What's up, soul family, and welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card, we are going to be spilling the tea on who has been keeping tabs on you and why. I'm super excited for today's reading, you guys. It does get pretty juicy. Before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, and the decks that we'll be using for today will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, also in the description box down below. And with all of that good stuff being said, we're gonna go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the Knight of Wands, group number 2 with the Knight of Pentacles, group number 3 with the Knight of Swords, and group number 4 with the Knight of Cups. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card in which you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each pile will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the Knight of Wands, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So who has been keeping tabs on you? Okay, so we start off the reading with the 3 of Swords and the the 9 of Cups reversed. Okay, so with this being said, I do feel like this is somebody from your past for sure. And I feel like in a way there might have been some type of self-sabotage or something that they did in order to kind of like ruin this relationship or something. And I don't think that that was their intention. But what I'm feeling like is this person, they have some type of issues surrounding genuine authenticity, and it causes them to fuck up certain things in their life. Like, I feel like this person, they might struggle with their mental health, right? And constantly be plagued with just negative thoughts about their life, negative thoughts about, you know, themselves. And I feel like you guys were probably just the type, you know, you might have cared about this person, but you didn't always want to be around for that. You didn't really want that to kind of like drag you down. And I feel like this person is watching you because of the fact that they feel like they fucked this up. Like, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. So this person could have literally done something wrong to you, like actually done you dirty, or like they could have been playing games or something. Like, maybe you were genuinely interested in this person, but this person's lack of confidence like messed them up so bad that it was like they couldn't invest in this relationship as their authentic self. Or maybe, you know, another thing that I'm getting is that this person was the type that they would come as the version that they thought that you wanted, like they thought that you were into. Like, in their mind, they could have thought that maybe you were into the bad boys, or like you were into like bad girls, like people who were like players or something like that. They might have thought that that was the type of person that you were drawn to, so they might have tried to kind of put on that persona thinking that you would actually like that or be drawn to that. But in reality, it was probably just a turn off for you. And now this person is feeling like, damn, I fucked up. Maybe if I just came as who I was, maybe if I just came as my authentic self, this person would be, you know, more so into me. And also we have this 3 of Cups. So if you have been going out, if you guys have been like, you know, just enjoying yourself, enjoying your free time, maybe posting on your stories. If you're active on social media, you don't have to be active on social media. This person could be asking around about you and find out that you're genuinely doing good, you're having fun. You know, like maybe this year you guys are more so focused on, you know, trying to have more of a social life. Even if your circle is real small, you try to enjoy yourself with the people that you actually care about. You know, you could be going out and just having fun and that type of thing, and this person is watching you, and I feel like there's a part of them that actually wants to be with you, you know. But with this hand of cards, it's just like they kind of treated this relationship like a game. Despite the fact that I think that they genuinely did like you, it was like they kind of kept a part of themselves hidden with the Moon card here. So this card goes 2 ways. I feel like for you, this was your intuition knowing that something was off. But for them, this was them kind of keeping things hidden, keeping parts of themselves hidden, because they thought that you wouldn't like them for the real them. But the truth is, I feel like more than anything, you guys actually respect authenticity, and you understand that people do have their shadow aspects of themselves. You know, they might have, everybody is made of both light and dark, and I feel like as long as somebody comes to you as their true authentic self, it's like you will have more respect and understanding for that. But like I said, this person kind of, you know, played games and stuff. And we also have the not enough card here. So this person person was really lacking confidence. And so this is why they didn't really come as their genuine, authentic self. This person is completely heartbroken over this connection, but the truth is, I feel like they were the ones. They are the reason for that. They have nobody to blame, except for themselves. So at this point in their life with the Temperance card, I feel like, they see you getting your life together, or you finding balance in yourself and finding balance in your life and your relationships. And it's almost like they kind of want that too, And I also feel like with the Magician card, this person lost sight of their own power. They lost sight of maybe how powerful they actually were in terms of like their thoughts actually creating their reality. And this person was constantly having negative thoughts. So of course, naturally, they were having negative experiences. It's almost like this person maybe didn't fully yet have the capacity to understand that they were the ones that were creating these experiences. Don't get me wrong. We all might struggle with our mental health from time to time. Even people who appear to have picture perfect lives can be out here struggling with their mental health. But I feel like one thing that really will set you free is knowing that when you are in control of your thoughts, when your thoughts are in alignment with the life that you want to live, your reality will slowly begin to reflect that. And I feel like this person, they didn't have really an understanding of that. Whereas with you, I feel like that was something that you were beginning to grasp, or you guys are giving me the energy of just being yourself and going with the flow. Even if you might struggle with your mental health from time to time, you are still unapologetically your authentic self. And I feel like there's just something about you, like this person might even want to be like you in this way. And also, I feel like this person has a desire to talk to you. This is maybe why they're keeping tabs on you, because they want to know, like, when is the right time, what is the right approach, what should I say. And I feel like this person knows deep down that they have to do this from a genuine, authentic place in order to even have a sliver of a chance with you again. But for some of you, this person might have just completely blown it. And if that's the case, if they did it, if you feel like what it is that they did or the games that they played was just unforgivable, I can't even hold that against you, because this truthfully isn't something that I would personally put up with. However, what I will say is that I don't think that this is a bad person. I just think that this is somebody who has made bad decisions, especially in regards to how they treated this connection, how they treated this relationship with you, And so we have this sword in the rose, and the bottom of this card says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So I feel like this person, the reason why they are in this energy of like regret, you know what I'm saying? They have a headache, like they're just like constantly going over and over and over again in their mind, like whatever happens, like whatever played out between the two of you, this person is just not happy with the decisions that they made. And I feel like they have this desire to come through, stronger and like better for you, and actually tell you, like explain themselves to you, knowing that what it was that they did was wrong. Now, when I say explain themselves to you, I don't think that they're trying to do this as a way to like excuse their behavior, but I think that they just want to tell you the truth. They want to give you the truth, whether that is to, provide some type of closure, whether for them or yourself or for both of you. This might be some type of closure because, like I said, some of y'all are actually like just completely done with this person. Like you're just not messing with this person at all. But I feel like there is a need for like them to actually be solid, stand in their power and actually just say what's on their mind or say what's on their heart. Like, taking accountability for their previous behaviors, and just speaking their truth as their authentic self, not this version of themselves that was trying to play games and treat this relationship, treat this connection like, a card game. So I wasn't getting the energy that this, I feel like this was somebody that you were previously interested in. However, I don't think that this is somebody who might have been talking to other people or dealing with other people, because we have the not enough card here. I don't think that this person really felt good enough. And like I said, they came to the table as the version of them that they thought that you would like. Because with this Knight of Wands, I feel like this is more so you than anybody else. Okay, because you're very vibrant or you're very expressive. And the thing is, you might not be like this with everybody, only with people who are in your close personal circle. Like maybe your friends, your family. And no matter how small that circle is, only those people are the ones that really get to see this fun, free, expressive side of you. And I feel like you were willing to just be your authentic self with this person. However, this person did not have the confidence to do the same. And I feel like the overall reason why they are keeping tabs on you is so that they can figure out how to approach you. When is the best time to approach you? What the fuck should they even say? Like, what can they say to, make this better and actually be authentic? And I feel like this person, they have this like intense, insane fear of being rejected. This person is struggling with their mental health, and it's blocking them from any type of wish fulfillment or any type of manifestations that they're trying to bring to fruition in their life. And I feel like, you might think that this person is taking forever to come forward and you're not going to hold your breath. This person has to get their life together. They have to figure themselves the fuck out before they can actually come forward as their authentic self. Because I feel like there might even be a part of them that's like dissociated and doesn't even know who they are anymore, and that's not anything that you can fix. That is something that they have to work through on their own. So, I'm not even gonna lie, it might take them a while, but I do see that them keeping tabs on you until they are eventually ready to come forward and speak as their truthful, authentic self and give you that clarity and that closure that either you might have wanted in the past or that they are actually currently, desiring. But however, like, if this connection is going to go anywhere and like the direction in which this connection goes somewhere, that's not up to them anymore. Like, it's not up to them. It's not their decision. That is completely 100% up to you, what direction this relationship potentially heads in the future, if any. Okay. So before I forget, we're going to talk about the zodiac signs. The main signs that I see here, we do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. With the Temperance card, we have very strong Sagittarius energy. And then with the Moon card, we have Pisces energy as well. So this could be you or them, sun, moon, or rising, you guys. And yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you are interested in the decks that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Light Seers tarot deck as well as the Love Oracle cards, the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. These will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, you guys. These are like super duper easy to read, along with some other pretty cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel as well. So be sure to check that out if that is something that you are interested in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the Knight of Pentacles, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So who is keeping tabs on you and why? Okay, you guys, so first we're going to talk about who, then we're going to talk about why. So we start off the reading with the Death card, the Death and Rebirth card, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so at this point right now, this is somebody who is going through an extreme transformation, a dark night of the soul, if you want to call it that. Like, this person is literally shedding old layers of themselves. Okay, and I feel like by the time they come forward, if they do come forward, which we'll talk about that in a minute, you might not even really be able to recognize them. This person is going through something that is so intense, like a transformation that's so intense. I feel like they are plagued with anxiety. Okay, and I am going to say that this is a previous love interest, simply because we have this love call card here, which is an expression of love, being in contact with somebody, although it's very much possible that you guys could be in separation. I don't know why I'm hearing this person could potentially be in the military or doing something in which involves travel for work, or you could be the one that is traveling for work, because I am seeing a lot of water here, so this could be a long distance situation. We also have the Boat card here, which is a symbol, there could actually be some type of physical distance. We also have two divine counterparts here. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here, and as I am looking at their mannerisms, I am noticing that they are both very much in their heads. Like, this is a very cerebral connection, and I'm feeling like y'all really did have a very mental connection, so I'm feeling like this person, the transformation that they're going through right now, like I said, is very, very intense, but it's like it's almost going to lead to their ultimate glow up or their ultimate revolution. Like they're really stepping into a phase in their life where it's like, oh my God, like I made it. Like this is like the final step for them, or the final stretch for them to embark on like a new journey and to like just reach a new place of enlightenment all around. This is exactly why this is so heavy for them. Okay, it's like they are forcefully shedding old layers. Okay, like that's one thing that, you know, I will say, and they're very much in their heads about it. Okay, so the person that's watching you, I do feel like this is like a divine counterpart of some sort. This could be possibly somebody that you have worked with. This could be somebody that you were in a relationship with, and it was just like this person was like the peanut butter to your jelly, because we, like I said, we got the divine counterparts here, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. These, they go together, you know, like they belong together. And when I say this could be somebody that you worked with, we have the Three of Pentacles. So it doesn't have to be physically worked with at a job, although it could be. This is an energy of teamwork and collaboration, okay, with the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is watching you because one, they feel a very significant connection to you, and number two, it's almost like there's a part of them that's looking back and wondering what could have been with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is also an energy of collaboration. However, in this deck, it looks like she's looking for something. It looks like she's looking back on something, like, you know, and with the Three of Pentacles, it's like she's looking back on this energy, or he is looking back on this energy of like, you know, I remember when we did this together. I remember when we did that together. I remember when we worked on this project together, or something along those lines. And I feel like they are wondering like what could have been. However, there's a part of them that's like, if I'm gonna come back, I gotta come back strong. Okay, so we have the Strength card here. So it's like, I do feel like they have a desire to come back, but not in the midst of the transformation that they are currently undergoing, because, you know, y'all might get tired of hearing this shit about divine timing, but we have the Death and Rebirth card and the Nine of Swords. This person is going through something internally, and I feel like they want to make sure that that transformation is complete, which it eventually will. You know, there's nowhere for this person to go but up, because, you know, this person is actually somebody who is doing the work on themselves before, you know, realizing that they can bring something, you know, of value to the table. I just feel like your problem with this person is like, okay, if you need to work on yourself and you need to work on your own personal transformation, that's fine, but the thing is, you taking too long, and you guys chose the Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody who is moving like extremely slow. Like it's almost like, bro, like why are you going so slow? Like what is taking you so long? And what that is that transformation. The Death and Rebirth card, that's not no easy card, you know. And if we take this card literally, you know, just to give you some hints, this could be somebody who could be grieving or mourning a loved one that has passed on, you know, for a very small percentage of you. Or this person is like grieving and mourning these old versions of themselves, these younger versions of themselves that cannot go with them to, you know, this phase of ultimate evolution that they are beginning to embark on. So my advice to you, you gonna start shedding these old layers too. You might have already started shedding these old layers, you know what I'm saying? So I would never encourage you to wait around on somebody that's moving slow, but what I will encourage you to do is work on yourself in the same way. It's not gonna be no easy process. You might go through certain phases where you want to give up, or you don't know who you are anymore, you know, but at the same time, I feel like before you guys can come together and really collaborate as divine counterparts, both of y'all got to work on yourself, because if you don't, it's going to be a shit show. And that's exactly what's happening. So you know, with the Love call and the Hammer card, I feel like this person eventually, you know, and it might even be too late, but eventually they are going to want to reach out to you to rebuild something, okay? However, they are keeping tabs on you because they feel like you're their person. And, you know, we have the Boat card here, so it says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So you might feel like, you know, this chapter of your life, or you know, this connection that you have with this person is not over. It's not anywhere near over, because it says here closure issues. There was never any closure. You know, this might have been something that really gave you anxiety, or was like a heartbreaking connection, but the overall purpose of this, which sometimes our egos can get in the way and it can be hard to understand this, but the overall purpose of this was for the growth and evolution of the both of you. But what other people sometimes don't understand is this growth and evolution with the person that you love, the person that you feel like you're supposed to be with. Y'all can't always do it together. You can't always do it under the same roof. You can't always do it while you are in a relationship with one another, so that you two can come together when you're ready to come together. If you decide to come together, whether come together or just get the closure that you need from this connection, so that you can move on, you can do it as whole, healed people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes two people who get in a relationship together while they're still healing, it's a shit show, you know, and that could be hard to like understand. That could be like a hard concept to like wrap your head around. But like sometimes you got to do the healing first before you can actually progress this connection, you know. Or with the Hammer card, this is about rebuilding. It says sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, working on it, you know. So I feel like, you know, sometimes shit just has to get torn down and rebuilt. And I feel like that is something that the two of you would be able to do. You can do, like, you can work really, really well together, but it's just like both of you guys are undergoing this process of transformation, you know, before this can actually occur. But like I said, this person is keeping tabs on you because they know deep down that you are their person. And with the love call card, this is like a confirmation that if you guys are in separation, or if you are not really talking like that regularly, it literally says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So this person is eventually going to reach out. But when is kind of hard to say, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. This motherfucker moves slow as hell. So, you know, some of y'all might just be like, well, I'm not gonna hold my breath. That's fine. Don't hold your breath. But in the process, work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that whenever they do come back, you could be in a good place, either for closure or for rebuilding this connection, if that is something that you want, you know. It's up to you guys. So that is what I have for you guys for who has been keeping tabs on you. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you're interested in the decks that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards, as well as the Light Seers Tarot cards. These will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, along with some other cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel, you guys. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you are interested in. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the Knight of Swords, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So who is keeping tabs on you and why? Okay, so immediately we start off the reading with this King of Cups and this Queen of Wands. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is somebody who has a lot of love for you. Okay, maybe just a lot of love for the way in which you express yourself. Maybe you're just loud and proud, or you're just a very expressive individual, and there's just something about you, like this person loves watching you, and they love watching you express yourself. Okay, so that's one thing that I'm getting. I do feel like this is somebody who might be pretty successful at life, and I also feel like I wouldn't be surprised if this person was just very spiritual and very in tune with themselves, like emotionally. With the Six of Wands, I do feel like this person is just very, very successful and victorious, or they feel like you are going to be very successful and victorious. And there's just something about the way that you carry yourself that this person just has a lot of love. You know, they have a lot of, you know, love, passion, and emotions towards you. This is somebody who's very, very in tune with their emotions. However, I am seeing here with the Seven of Swords, this person might have fucked up in some way, shape, or form in the past. Okay, now I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should forgive him, girl. No, because I'm already picking up on your energy. You're just like, no. She's just like, no, I'm keeping my coin purse to myself. I'm keeping my heart to myself. You know what I'm saying? And if he wants to act right, or like whenever he does decide to come back, and or she decides to come back and act right, I better see this energy 24/7. Not only that, but they need to work for my time, energy, love, all of that, because I just see that you guys have really been working on yourself and really elevating yourself. And I do feel like this person does have a willingness to take accountability, but I'm also kind of picking up on like their younger self, like this younger version of themselves that was just, with the Knight of Swords that you chose, somebody who was very, very flighty in the past, maybe even very flaky, like might have just forgotten about dates or stuff like that, or you might have just felt like this person put you on the back burner and kind of made you feel, you know, unimportant. So now it's like you are very, very picky with, you know, who you spend your time with, the plans that you make. It's like if somebody like cancels on you the first date, you know what I'm saying, and you done got ready and you got ready to go out, I'm just feeling like now you're just like, there's just certain shit that you refuse to tolerate, that you refuse to put up with. The Seven of Swords, in the past, this person wasn't all that authentic. Okay, so this person could have literally been sneaking around doing you dirty, or this person could have, you know, tried to hide something, or not even like, they might not have even lied about this particular thing, they just might not have made it clear or like spoken about it. Okay, and I feel like you called them out on this, and they knew what they were doing, you know what I'm saying. They might have even tried to gaslight you, but I do see that this person has grown, they have evolved, they are like real you know, emotional, like they still have a very soft spot for you. So, you know, and they still have like this like that passion, that energy is still very, very much there. However, you know, we did get the karmic relationship card. The bottom of the card says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, loving you. So I feel like you'll always have love for this person, you'll always have a special place in your heart for this person. However, I'm still picking up on like some type of resentment that you might have towards this person. And I feel like if you do let this person back in, it's like, oh, your ass is gonna have to put in the work for me to even think about investing in you again. Okay, I resonate with this energy so heavily, and I feel like this person is keeping tabs on you because they see how good you're doing. Like they literally see how good you're doing, how expressive you're doing. Even if you're not doing so good from time to time, you'll never let this person think that, you know what I'm saying. It's almost like this person just lost access to certain parts of you, so now they only get the cold shoulder, meanwhile watching you give, you know, other people that you obviously care about, you know, that are kind of in your close personal circle, you know, that excitement, that love, that joy, that happiness, you know what I'm saying. But when they try to talk to you, this is the energy you giving them. You giving them the cold shoulder because of what they did in the past, you know. And believe me, somebody crosses me one time the wrong way, if they want to come back, oh my God, the work that they're gonna have to put in, you gonna have to show me that you want me, because otherwise, like, it's not gonna work out. Like, they can't pull the wool over your eyes, basically. And, you know, we have this Ace of Wands. So I'm just getting like this very fiery persona from you guys. And also, I feel like you guys are, like I said, successful. The Ace of Wands and the Six of Wands, you're embarking on a new journey. You're attracting new opportunities. Now, it don't have to be career opportunities, but it could be. You're, you know, embarking on more creative endeavors. You're finding yourself. Like, you're really finding yourself. You're doing your best to live in your life purpose. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, with the Lovers card and the Hierophant, this person, they have a special place in your heart. Like, what can I say? They fucked up, but they still have a special place in your heart, okay? And I also feel like, you know, if you've been working on yourself spiritually, like maybe you've been posting pictures of yourself meditating, that, you know, just for some of you. And if that's not the case, like, you can just see it in your glow how much you have been working on yourself. Maybe you've gotten into manifestation. Maybe you have been journaling. Maybe you have been self-reflecting a little bit more, and you promised this younger version of yourself that you're never going to allow him or her to be treated like that, you know, ever again, you know, or to be done dirty ever again. Like, you're just so much more protective of yourself. Your auric field is just more protective of yourself. For a small percentage of you, this could be somebody that you were married to at one point, you know, or in a relationship with at one point. But the Hierophant card, this is an energy surrounding marriage. And the Lovers card, like, this is a very, very passionate, you know, connection. And aside from those cards, we have the Paradise card and the Palm Tree card. So I'm getting a couple different energies from this. There's palm trees on both of these cards, on the front and the back. So y'all could live somewhere where there's a lot of palm trees, maybe the state of Florida, you know what I'm saying. Maybe you guys have been somewhere near a beach with the palm trees, you know. I'm getting that type of energy. Some of y'all might have spent Christmas together. I'm saying that because there's a reef here. I don't know, like, y'all have some special memories together. Y'all might have went to the beach together, you know. You might have gotten on a boat together. That sounds crazy, but, you know, just channeling random shit off the top of my head. But it says here, you know, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. They want that with you. They want that with you. But you making them work their ass off to prove it. And then with paradise, it says happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So I feel like, you know, it's hard to say whether or not y'all are in separation. I don't see an energy of separation. If you guys are in separation, y'all ain't in separation energetically, because you can probably feel this person pulling on your energy all the time because they genuinely want to be with you. But like I said, they did something wrong. They omitted something, you know what I'm saying? It could have been cheating, but I'm just getting that they kept something from you. They kept something under wraps, and maybe when they were confronted with it, they ran away. The younger version of this person, you know, ran away from their problems a lot. Okay, so that's one thing that, like, I will say about this connection. They used to run a lot, but now this person is a lot more in tune with their emotions, you know, and they keep tabs on you because they really want this paradise energy with you. They really want this relationship with you. And I also feel like for a lot of you, they want your forgiveness for whatever it is, whatever the fuck it is that they did. You might not have really fully forgiven them, and if you have forgiven them, that doesn't mean that they are allowed or omitted from not being able to put in the work, or not putting in the work to prove that they'll never pull some stupid shit again. You know, like, that's what I'm getting. However, you know, they're watching you be successful. They're watching you undergo a glow up. So maybe after you took a step back from this person, you worked on yourself, you've been elevating, you've been evolving, and you might have even just gone out your way to make sure, like, this person saw you just glowing up, you know, and they see that, and they love you. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, they love you. They have a lot of love for you, and they shouldn't have fucked up the way that they did. But yeah, you guys, that is what I see for you guys. I actually really like the energy of this reading. Do keep in mind that this is a karmic relationship, so I wouldn't necessarily advise you to wait around on this person if you guys aren't really, like, you know, in contact like that. But at the same time, I do feel like there are a lot of lessons associated with this relationship, and I feel like one of the main lessons that you learned was on your self-worth and your value. And one of the lessons that they learned is to be fucking authentic from the jump. So, you know, it's really up to you where you decide to take this relationship, or where you decide to take this connection. But yeah, this person is definitely keeping tabs on you. Let me know what y'all think about this reading down in the comments, or how it resonates for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, you guys. And if you like the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards for these pink cards that we used here. And we also used the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris, and this will be available for purchase on my Amazon store. Also down in the description box below, you guys. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you guys are interested in. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the Knight of Cups, you guys, and welcome to your reading. So, who is keeping tabs on you and why? So we're going to talk about who first, and then we're going to talk about why. So we start off the reading with the 4 of Swords and the Devil card. Okay, so when I pulled this card, immediately I thought to myself, like, tired. So this person could be, like, extremely tired, like exhausted. They could be, like, exhausted all the time right now. And with the Devil card, this person could have some type of hold over them. This person could be struggling with some type of addiction, or have struggled with some type of addiction in the past, whether it is to a substance, or it could be, like, you know, alcohol. They could have, you know, struggled with alcohol. They could have also been addicted to sex, if you know what I mean. I'm getting that type of energy. This person has some type of addiction, and if it wasn't any of those things, it was something that, like, if you do it in excess, it could be harmful to your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so, you know, I'm getting that type of energy. Also, they might have been extremely enticing towards you in the past. It might have been hard to kind of shake them, or to shake this connection, you know. And they're watching you, and they're feeling you. Okay, so this is definitely somebody with the Knight of Cups that you've chosen. This is definitely somebody that you had some type of romantic connection with in the past, or a love interest. Could have even been a friends with benefits type of situation. With the Six of Pentacles, this person could have bought you stuff. They could have bought you gifts. They could have bought different things for you in this relationship, or y'all spent a lot of time together or energy together. I'm getting that type of thing. They spent money on you, or they spent on you is what I'm gonna say. And I feel like this was kind of their way of like planting the seeds for this relationship to grow, or like, getting into your life. I don't necessarily think that this was bad. I don't think that they had bad intentions in doing this, but it could have created like an unhealthy dynamic in this relationship, because this person is very enticing. If this person ever pulled up and brought you flowers, that's one sign of confirmation. If they brought you any other type of gift, that is another type of confirmation. You could see signs that this person, that the person that I'm talking about, like this reading is for you if you see hearts everywhere, or hearts all the time. Even coins. Okay, I don't even know where the fuck that's coming from, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. Also, we have the Five of Wands here. Okay, so this relationship could have had some type of conflict, okay, or this person could have started some conflict with you, maybe if they got a little bit too expectant, or they put too many expectations on you, or expectations on this relationship. However, overall, I feel like this person kept tabs on you because they love you. So if this was like originally just supposed to be a friends with benefits situation, or if you guys were just supposed to be having fun, yeah, they caught feelings for sure. They caught feelings for you. And I feel like maybe they felt like they could buy your love, And we also have here the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like maybe they see you going out and expressing yourself, or almost like catering to a younger version of yourself by doing things that you feel like are fun. Also, this is not somebody who you can tell them what to do. So maybe this person tried to tell you what to do and you weren't having it, you know what I'm saying? Or they tried to tell you how to live your life, like what you could wear, and you were just like, bitch, no, that's not what we're doing, And we have the Hanged Man. So this person could be feeling kind of stuck at this point in their life. And so, when they're bored, maybe they're scrolling your social media. Some of y'all could have this person blocked, or like vice versa, but they're still like watching you, keeping tabs on you, because at this point in their life, I feel like they're feeling kind of stuck. Okay, they're feeling kind of stuck. They're feeling, a little bit out of it right now. However, you're not. Okay, so your energy, what I'm getting right now, is not stagnant. Okay, you're still like very much growing. And I also feel like you're probably doing some inner child healing. We have the Ascending card, so you are definitely ascending. They could be trying to ascend as well, but it's almost like they don't really know what direction to like head in. But there is an energy of like growth here as well that I'm picking up on. So I definitely feel like this person was trying to kind of plant seeds for this relationship to grow, but there was too much conflict in this relationship that probably caused a separation. And when I say that, I mean, like, we have the Grim Reaper, we have the Axe card, and we have the Separation card. These all essentially mean the exact same thing. They really do. Like, the Grim Reaper, it literally says relationship is over, no second chances, growth and transformation, or grow and transform your life. That's exactly kind of like what this card is representing. The Axe says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment, separation, sadness, thinking about you, missing you, yearning for you, unsure of the future. They all kind of mean the same thing. So this is definitely the person keeping tabs on you. This is somebody that you are in separation with, 100%. And there was probably some type of conflict in which you felt like you just weren't having it. I feel like you guys might have been the one to initiate the separation if you weren't trying to put up with some sort of treatment that they were projecting on you, or they might have been the ones to initiate the separation if you were not acting in accordance with the expectations or the unrealistic expectations that they were setting for you. It was just certain shit that you just weren't willing to put up with. More power to you. Either way, you were the one that's growing, And I feel like when this person comes back, it's like they're trying to still entice you in some way, shape, or form, but they almost make it kind of hard to resist. But, this person they do love you. They do love you, but I just feel like they might express their love in a kind of toxic way. Okay, so they definitely still keep tabs on you, and I feel like some of y'all might kind of enjoy the fact that they're keeping tabs on you and watching you live your life the way that you want to live your life without being told what to do. You know, I'm getting that type of energy. So that's overall what I see for who is keeping tabs on you. Overall, I feel like they're keeping tabs on you because, like I said, they love you, and you know, they're watching you express yourself. They're watching you grow, okay? And they might be a little bit hesitant to reach out to you with the Hanged Man because maybe they feel like their old ways or their old tactics aren't really going to get to you anymore, for real. So they got to kind of be strategic about how they go about this. But with the Four of Swords, overall, I feel like this person is recovering from something. They could be trying to recover from an addiction or just bad habits all around. Okay, so that's what I see for you guys for who is keeping tabs on you and why. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. If you guys are interested in the decks that we use for today's reading, we did use the Light Seers Tarot cards by Chris Ann, and we use the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards in pink. These will be available for purchase on my Amazon store, you guys, along with some other cool decks and books and stuff that I use on my channel as well. Be sure to check that out if that is something that you guys are interested in. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.